Greetings, traders out there in Traderland. My name's Des Woodruff here at Grok Trade. It's April 14th, 2011. And the markets end up in mixed territory. Check this out. We had a massive hit this morning. We dropped like a rock after unemployment claims jump. Stocks took a nosedive due to unemployment claims popping up unexpectedly to the number of 412,000 who applied for unemployment benefits. And we do have an increase in rising gas prices, which did push up wholesale cost higher. We looked at the PPI this morning. Tomorrow we have the CPI, Consumer Price Index, and that will be very interesting, and we'll be watching that to get an idea what might be happening as far as inflation is concerned. So we have the Dow ending the day in positive territory, S&P just barely, NASDAQ in negative territory, but a big run here in small caps. Russell's up 0.43%. Banks up nicely, leading the charge. Although Russell's did beat out the NASDAQ, the banks beat out the Dow, the S&P, and the NASDAQ. Volatility index drops 4%. Very nice. Gold and silver up. US dollar down by 0.4%. Crude oil spiking up 1.24%. And here we are looking at the S&P daily. We've been down. Today we come crashing down. We come back up and we have a hammer. We have a nice hammer formation right here, but we're going to zoom in and really look at this closely. We dropped below yesterday's low. We come down, we rally back, and what we have is an open and a close lower than the 20-day and the 50-day moving average. The 20-day moving average acting as resistance, the 50-day moving average acting as resistance. The 20-day acted as our highest resistance, the 50-day the close resistance. So we are below the 20 and the 50-day moving average. We do have a hammer, and we could be hammering out the bottom. We could be looking to go higher. However, there is no guarantee of that. We have to go higher than today to get a confirmation. Today's high was 1316. We need to be over 1317. We need to get a close over that, but we're going to run into some resistance around, let me give you a couple numbers here, 1318 and 1319, around 1320 is going to be some resistance areas, not to mention the moving averages, the 20 and the 50. It's already proving to be that. Now, because of the hammer and because of this big rally that we received, I did pick up some long positions. I have 5 equities going at this moment, but the MACD oscillator is below the 0 line. However, it looks like we're wanting to we're getting really close, like we're wanting to get a positive tick here on the histogram at some point. I'm going to bring in another chart here. I'm going to bring in the futures chart. This is the ES, which is the E-mini future on the S&P 500. And this is a nice clean chart. I want you to draw these lines on your charts. But this goes back here of last August. You can see this here. August, we come up right here to March, and that gives us this line. This was February, and this was April, and we have ourselves a nice symmetrical triangle. Now, arguably, this is a bullish pennant because the triangle is developed at the top of a major leg. So here's our major leg going up. And we get our pinching pattern taking place up here at the top. So you have a bullish pennant, but a bullish pennant is not unlike a symmetrical triangle. So we do have a symmetrical triangle. Most times, however, symmetrical triangle was entered, this one was entered from the low going to the high is how it will break out. So this would have a better chance of breaking out to the upside. However, I've been trading for 13 years, and I can tell you this. It doesn't matter if it's a bullish pennant. Any type of symmetrical triangle or triangle can break either direction. So here, I'm assuming that this could break out to the upside or break down to the downside. What I do like right now is where we're at with the Fibonacci retracement. So I pulled a fib here, going from the extreme to the extreme on this leg, and we are down below the 25%. But look at this, the 38.2% acted as perfect support. Really nice. And it rallied back, giving us a hammer. So we have a bullish opportunity to go northbound. So the CPI needs to come in favorably. If we do get a favorable number on the CPI, I expect Friday, tomorrow, to be a nice bullish day. And if so, that could be a catalyst that would shoot us bullish going into next week. However, if we get something bad or choppy and we continue a base sideways, that would be a low base formation, and that would give us a better chance actually coming down to this lower trend line. And if that happens, there is a decent chance of a breakdown happening. So here you got to be really careful. It's better to be in cash than to be guessing, and it is much better to be watching these technicals on a day-to-day basis. Stay very close to us here at Grok Trade. We will keep you abreast to the very latest of technical analysis. And do yourself a favor, everyone's on Facebook nowadays, and I personally post things on Facebook. Anytime I get news that comes in that I'm seeing, I'll just go to Facebook and I'll post it. If you want abreast to that, and just go to facebook.com/Grok Trade, and we'd love to see you. So just go to facebook.com/Grok Trade and like us, and you'll be a part, and you'll get those news items as they come in. All right, now we have a mentorship coming up April 30th, May 1st, May 2nd. This is, even though people here in the United States, here in North, Central, South America can attend this, this is a perfect time for those in Europe, in Africa, in Asia, in Australia. And this is a perfect time for all of our friends and users and watchers and viewers from other parts of the world to finally participate in a mentorship that is conducive to your time zones. So we will be starting very late, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, going to 7 to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that would be more like a normal day for most of you on that side. If you want to look into this and you want me to personally mentor you, and I'm telling you, this would be the best decision you have ever made in your trading journey, period. I personally have over 500 students that will attest to that. I went through mentoring. You need to go through mentoring, and we'll put you through the very best of trading education and get you on the right track so you quit making those amateur mistakes and you start making trades like a professional. All you have to do is go to freeonlinetradingeducation.com/mentorship and fill out the form, and we'll get you more information. Take care and safe trading to you.